Royal bombshell. Princess Leonor's emotional moments with Queen Margrethe on arrival. It was supposed to be just another royal visit, elegant, poised, and predictable. But what unfolded when Princess Leonor of Spain arrived in Denmark has sent shockwaves through royal watchers and social media alike. Cameras caught what many are calling one of the most emotional and unexpected royal moments of the year, a heartfelt interaction between the young Spanish heir and Queen Margrethe II of Denmark, the beloved Queen Daisy. As the two royal women met, something magical, and deeply human, transpired. The poised and duty-bound Leonor, just 20 years old and fresh from her rigorous military training, was seen visibly moved, her eyes glistening as Queen Margrethe took her hands warmly. For a moment, the formalities of royalty seemed to melt away, replaced by raw emotion and genuine connection. A meeting steeped in history and meaning. This wasn't merely a polite royal encounter. The Spanish and Danish royal families share centuries of intertwined history, and Leonor's visit was widely interpreted as a strengthening of ties between two of Europe's oldest monarchies. But for insiders close to the palace, this particular meeting carried a deeper, more personal resonance. Sources suggest that Queen Margrethe has long admired King Felipe VI's leadership and has followed Leonor's upbringing closely, seeing in her a reflection of the next generation of European royalty, duty-driven, educated, and gracefully modern. It is said that Margrethe sees Leonor not only as a young princess but as the future of monarchy itself. Observers couldn't help but note how Queen Margrethe's motherly affection for Leonor contrasted sharply with the often restrained protocol that defines royal diplomacy. It was a moment that revealed the soft undercurrent of mentorship and shared understanding between queens, one reigning, one rising. An heir under pressure. For Princess Leonor, this encounter came at a particularly poignant time. Just weeks earlier, she had completed another phase of her military training at the General Military Academy in Zaragoza, a symbolic and practical preparation for her future role as Spain's commander-in-chief. Behind the confident salute and the flawless composure, however, lies a young woman under immense pressure. Leonor has been navigating her public image carefully, balancing her youth and personal identity with the expectations of monarchy. Every gesture, every glance, every word she utters is dissected and analyzed. When she stepped off the plane in Denmark, her polished appearance, navy coat, soft curls, and minimalist jewelry, was impeccable. But when Queen Margrethe greeted her, Leonor's carefully maintained royal poise gave way to something unexpected, authentic emotion. The moment everyone's talking about. Witnesses describe the moment as touching, symbolic, and heartfelt. The Queen, known for her warm demeanor and twinkling wit, was seen smiling broadly as Leonor approached. Instead of a curtsy followed by small talk, what followed was something profoundly intimate. Queen Margrethe took Leonor's hands in hers and spoke softly, words the microphones didn't catch, but which visibly struck a chord with the young princess. Leonor's eyes welled up, and for a brief second, she appeared to blink back tears before regaining composure. Royal commentators immediately picked up on the moment. It was as if Margrethe was welcoming her into a sacred sisterhood of queens, said one Danish journalist. Another Spanish outlet described it as the moment Leonor's humanity broke through the armor of royalty. The clip spread like wildfire across social media platforms, with hashtags like #Queen Margrethe, #Princess Leonor, #Royal Moment trending. Within hours, fans praised Leonor for showing vulnerability, calling it a breath of fresh air in an age of carefully managed royal images. Whispers behind palace doors. While the public saw warmth and emotion, insiders suggest the encounter may have also held subtle political undertones. The Danish royal family has recently faced transitions of its own, with Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary stepping into more prominent roles. Some royal experts speculate that Queen Margrethe sees Leonor's journey as mirroring that of her own early years, when she was thrust into public life amid high expectations and scrutiny. Margrethe recognizes what Leonor is going through, one royal insider said. It's a mix of pride, fear, and duty, and Margrethe's gesture was a message of support. You're doing beautifully. Keep going. Others point out that Leonor's visit comes as European monarchies are subtly reshaping their public roles. With King Charles III focusing on a slimmed-down monarchy in the UK and younger royals taking on modern causes, Leonor's generation represents a new kind of royalty, empathetic, connected, and emotionally open. A glimpse of the future. For many watching, this brief encounter between the Danish matriarch and the Spanish heiress was a glimpse into the future of monarchy itself. The old guard, exemplified by Queen Margrethe, symbolizes wisdom, tradition, and endurance. Leonor embodies renewal, youth, and modern sensibility. Together, they painted a poignant picture, one queen nearing the twilight of her reign and another preparing for dawn. The symbolism was unmistakable, a passing of the torch across generations and borders. Even royal critics who usually focus on protocol breaches or political optics admitted that this was something special. It wasn't staged, it wasn't rehearsed, it was human. The internet reacts. Online, royal enthusiasts have turned the moment into a viral sensation. TikTok clips of the exchange have garnered millions of views, with fans captioning the scene with emotional music and heartfelt tributes. "This is what real royalty looks like," one user wrote. Spanish fans, proud of their future queen, flooded social media with admiration for Leonor's grace under pressure. Danish commentators praised Queen Margrethe's warmth and called the meeting a beautiful symbol of European unity. Even royal analysts, often cautious in their interpretations, couldn't help but be moved. "What we saw was not diplomacy, it was legacy," said a royal historian from Copenhagen. Queen Margrethe was not greeting just a princess. She was embracing the future Queen of Spain. Behind the scenes, the true meaning of the moment. According to close sources, Leonor later confided that the meeting left a profound impression on her. It is said that Queen Margrethe shared a few words about leadership, resilience, and the burden of royal duty. Those who have followed Leonor's evolution, from the shy child at her father's coronation to the poised woman representing her nation, say this meeting marks a turning point in her journey. It may very well be the emotional anchor she carries as she prepares for the responsibilities ahead. And for Queen Margrethe, who has spent over half a century serving her people with steadfast devotion, the encounter with Leonor may have been a reminder that the spirit of monarchy endures, not just through institutions but through the hearts of those who bear its weight with dignity. The moment that defined two generations. As the cameras flashed and the royal entourage moved on, few could have predicted how deeply this short exchange would resonate. Yet, in that fleeting moment, Princess Leonor and Queen Margrethe reminded the world why royalty still matters. Not because of crowns or ceremonies, but because of the human stories that lie beneath them, the courage, emotion, and shared wisdom passed from one generation to the next. And as Leonor waved goodbye, still visibly moved, the message was clear. The future of royalty is not just in the titles they hold, but in the hearts they touch.